What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on, family? It's Dr. Delatorro. I hope and pray you're doing wonderfully well on today. Listen, I wanted to come in here and touch bases with you all, and I wanted to encourage you today. I've got a powerful, powerful teaching that I've got to share with you, and I need you to jump in the room. We're going to have a powerful, powerful time, y'all. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. I'm so delighted, y'all. We did it, y'all. God has been so good. He's been so gracious. And y'all, we made history, y'all. I'm not sure if you're aware, but this last week has been absolutely incredibly fantastic for our business, for our brand, because we just achieved a major historic milestone. And I just wanted to jump on here really quickly and honor and recognize every one of you all and let you know that I love you and I appreciate you. And I'm so very grateful to every one of you guys. Listen, I got something to show you, family. Family, I need y'all to make some noise, y'all. I need y'all to come off mute and talk to your boy up in here, y'all. I am holding in my hands the Speaker Hall of Fame Award. Come on, y'all. I need everybody. I need you to hit the congratulations. I need you to hit the hearts. I need you to hit the likes, y'all. This is it. We have made history, y'all. We have officially been inducted into the Speakers Hall of Fame. It has officially happened, y'all. I'm so incredibly grateful. God is so incredibly good, y'all. This award puts me in the top 1% of speakers on planet Earth. The top 1%, come on, family, of speakers on planet Earth. We have been inducted into the National Speakers Association Speakers Hall of Fame. If you've heard of names like Jim Rohm, if you've heard of names like Zig Ziglar, if you've heard of names like Colin Powell, if you've heard of names like Tony Robbins, Les Brown, if you've heard of these incredible, remarkable people, they've all been inducted into the Speaker Hall of Fame. And now your boy has been inducted into the Speakers Hall of Fame, y'all. This is a big, big deal. It's a big, big moment. I am so incredibly, remarkably grateful. And y'all, I wanted to come on here tonight because if you don't mind, I want to teach you the name of this award. While it's called the Hall of Fame, it's also called the Council of Peers Award of Excellence. I'm going to say it again. It's called the Council of Peers Award of Excellence. And I want to, if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few minutes of your time tonight to teach you about excellence, y'all, because here's the truth, y'all. I firmly believe that every single one of us who desire to be excellent can be excellent if we choose. And if you want to be the best in your industry, y'all, I am considered the best in my industry. Now, I need you to understand something. I believed this about myself before I ever got this distinction. And so not only do I go down in history as becoming a Hall of Famer, right, which puts me in the top 1% of speakers all over the world. There's only 350 people that have ever been inducted into the Hall of Fame in history. There are 90 people who are still living that are in the Hall of Fame. And your boy at age 46 has officially been inducted into the Speakers Hall of Fame. You can see it right there. Bam. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. We have officially been inducted into the Speakers Hall of Fame. And I am so, so, so incredibly grateful for what God has done. I thank my family. I thank my team at Platinum. I thank my supporters, everyone who has literally stood beside me, stood behind me for all of these years. And y'all, if you don't mind, I would like to add value to you tonight by teaching you what it's going to take for you to become the best in your industry. This award says that Dr. Delatorro is the best of the best of the best in his industry, right? And y'all, I'm 20 years in the game, 20 years in the professional speaking industry, right? In 20 years in the game, there are less than 9 living African-American speakers on planet Earth that are in the Hall of Fame. And I'm one of them. Come on, somebody. Did y'all hear what I just said? There are less than 9. There are less than 9 speakers on planet Earth that are African-American. There's 90 that are living, Hall of Famers. There's less than 9 that are African-American that are living on planet Earth. And your boy just got inducted, and I am officially one of the 9. Come on, somebody. So I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm going to put that award down. And if you guys will do me a favor, take your pen and paper out. I want to talk to you tonight about excellence. Do me a favor. I want you to write that word down because I want to talk to you tonight about one of my favorite subjects, and it's the subject of excellence. So do me a favor, get your pen and paper out. You're going to need it. I want to talk to you about what it means to be the best. Let me ask you a simple question. I need you to fight. Y'all know the way my lives work. They're very interactive. So I need you to interact with me. That's the only way that I know that you're there, right? So do me a favor, family. In the comments, I need you to answer some questions for me. Do you want to become the best in your industry? Thank you all so much for the congratulations. I see them shooting off everywhere. But let me ask you a simple question. Do you want to become the best in your industry? If you want to become the best, I want you to type in the comments and say, I want to be the best. Go ahead and type that in the comments for me right now. Say, I want to be the best. Type that in the comments for me. I want to be the best. If you want to be the best at what it is that you do, I need you to go ahead and say, I want to be the best. And those of y'all who are watching me, if you're a speaker, if you're an author, if you're an influencer, if you're a coach, the fastest way, I'm going to say this and I'm going to jump into my excellence teaching. The fastest way for you to scale your business, I've been saying this for years, but I'm going to say it to you again. The fastest way to scale your business is through the power of public speaking and presentation. If you can be the one at the conference or the convention, giving the presentation, giving the talk, right? If you can be the one on television, looking into one camera lens, talking to millions of people, y'all. If you can be the one doing that, you will scale your brand faster than anything else through the power of public speaking and presentation. And I would love to work with you, and I would love to coach you, and I would love to support you as you develop your public speaking and presentation skills. Not only have I become one of the best speakers in the world, but I've also become one of the best speaker trainers in the world. And so I would love to train you in public speaking and presentation to help you take your game to the next level, because nothing is going to scale you faster than your ability to speak well in public, y'all. That's so vitally important. So if you're going to grow your business, if you're going to grow your brand, if you're going to grow your influence, being interviewed, being on podcasts, being on national television, being on radio, does that make sense? Giving keynote speeches, giving seminars, giving workshops, giving trainings. All of these things are the things that you're going to need to do if you want to scale your business, scale your ministry, scale your products and services. No matter what it is that you sell, at some point, my friend, you're not going to escape it. At some point, if you're good at what you do, at some point, people are going to ask you to teach about it, talk about it, share about it, do seminars and workshops about it. You're not going to escape it. So Warren Buffett already went on record to say that the most important business skill he ever developed was his ability to speak in public. So my friend, if you and I are really going to be seriously committed to taking our lives to the next level and scaling our businesses and our brands, we've got to get serious about public speaking and presenting at that next level. So I want to give you guys an invitation to come hang out with me. I have a 3-day speaker training called Crush the Stage. You can go to crushthestage.com to learn all about it. It's called Crush the Stage. It's a 3-day boot camp. I do it August 28th through the 30th in Tampa. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely powerful and transformational, and it'll change your entire life. You'll work with me for 3 days. It's a 36-hour training. It's 3 days with me where I'm going to teach you my 12-step blueprint for platform mastery, and I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know to take your life and take your career and take your business to another dimension through the power of expert level public speaking and presentation. Now, our August class is the last class that we're going to have at the specific tuition level that we're at, right? After this August class, because of the Hall of Fame and other things, y'all, our prices are going up. So I would encourage you now, get in where you fit in. Does that make sense? We have financing options available. We have all kinds of stuff that we can use to help you take it to the next level. And I'm pumped and excited. So I wanted to give you an invitation to come hang out with us for Crush the Stage. 3 days of deep dive training that's going to change your life, change your business, and change your career. Now, do me a favor, get your pen out because you're going to need it, because we're getting ready to talk about excellence. How many of you all have a desire to be excellent? Do me a favor. How many of you all, just fire off in the comments if you have a desire to be excellent? Fire off in the comments if you have a deep desire to be excellent, because I firmly believe that the best of the best focus on excellence. Does that make sense? And that's what I've dedicated the last 20 years of my life and my career doing, is focusing on becoming a person of excellence. And if you want to become a person of excellence, there's a couple things you got to do. Now, I want to tell you this. One of my mentors over the last 20 years has been a gentleman by the name of Bishop T.D. Jakes. And one of the things that Bishop T.D. Jakes taught me a long time ago is he taught me 2 powerful lessons about excellence that I wrote about in my new book, which is called Shift into a Higher Gear. This is a Wall Street Journal, USA Today best-selling book. All right, documented Wall Street Journal, USA Today best-selling book. Okay, this ain't no little manipulated Amazon bestseller. No. This is a Wall Street Journal, USA Today best-selling book. Right, absolutely incredible, documented. In this book, I talk about the 2 lessons that Bishop Jakes taught me about excellence. Does that make sense? So I want to teach them to you right now, if you don't mind. Does that make sense? So I want you to interact with me as I teach you these powerful lessons. It's going to be a complete game changer for you. If you don't have the book, grab it on Audible, grab it on Amazon. It'll change your DNA. It'll change your life. It'll change your career, and it'll certainly change your income. All right. 2 lessons that Bishop Jakes taught me about excellence. First lesson that Bishop Jakes taught me about excellence is that excellence never goes on sale. Write that down for me, y'all. He said, excellence never goes on sale. Somebody put that in the comments for me. Excellence never goes on sale. If you are going to deal with excellence, you're going to have to pay full price. Somebody put that in the comments. I got my clapper here in the studio. I'm going to clap for myself. I don't wait for y'all to clap for me, but I would love some hearts and some likes on that one. Excellence never goes on sale. He's like, listen, if you're going to go after an excellent product, you're going to pay full price. Have you noticed that Tesla doesn't do clearances? Have you noticed that Louis Vuitton never has a sale? Have you noticed that certain Bentley doesn't do clearance? Excellence, come on somebody, never, come on Pastor Don, goes on sale. Praying for your challenge, brother. It's going to be awesome. High five you, man. Excellence never goes on sale. Dr. Jordan, I love you, sir. You were in the room when you saw us receive the Hall of Fame, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Bishop Jakes taught me this. He taught me that excellence never goes on sale. So Bishop Jakes taught me to always be willing to pay. Pastor Henry Ballard, love you and miss you, sir. He taught me to always pay full price for things. Bishop Jakes taught me a long time ago to be a premium buyer, to pay full price for things, to stop trying to take the cheap route, stop trying to do the discount route, stop trying to always look for a hookup or a special or a deal, because excellence never goes on sale. So how many of you all have a brand that you've built that is excellent? And if you've built an excellent brand, then you need to be charging excellent prices for your services. If you've built an excellent brand and if you offer excellent service, then dadgummit, you need to charge like it. Come on, somebody. Am I helping somebody up in here? You need to charge like it, because excellence never goes on sale. You always got to pay full price. That's the first lesson. The second lesson that Bishop taught me is that excellence, and this is even more powerful than the first one. Watch this one, y'all. Excellence can never be hidden. And I'm going to park right there for a minute because I feel something coming on me now. Excellence can never be hidden. I want you to lean into this conversation, because some of you all right now, you have been asking God, Lord, when is it going to be my time? When am I going to be discovered? When am I going to hit it big? When am I going to make it big? When am I going to get the recognition? When am I going to hit my tipping point? When am I going to get famous? When am I going to get well known? When am I going to be finally out there? How many of you all, just by a show of hands, fire off in the comments, y'all, if you've ever asked God, Lord, when is it going to be my time? If you've ever asked God, Lord, when is it going to be my season? If you've ever asked God, Lord, when is it going to be my moment? If you've ever asked God, Lord, when is it going to be my time to shine? When am I going to hit it? When am I going to make it? Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. I don't do these lives for my health. I do this for free, to coach you for free, because I believe in you and I see greatness in you. But let me ask you an honest question. Do you ever struggle sometimes and you wonder, hey, God, when is it going to be my turn? When is it me? Well, listen, if you've ever wondered those questions, I see you, D. Come on, somebody. I see you, Laura. Come on, Yolanda. I see you, right? Come on, Michael. I see you, right? If you've ever asked yourself those questions, fam, it's a great question to ask. But I need to encourage you today and let you know that excellence can never be hidden. And I'm going to prove to you, watch this, family, that excellence can never be hidden. Let me just prove it to you real quick. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to a great restaurant, an excellent restaurant? When you went to an excellent restaurant, what's the first thing you immediately did after you left that restaurant? Have you ever been on an excellent vacation before? And you were on an incredible vacation, and it was an incredible, amazing resort. What's the first thing you did after you left that resort? You told people about it. Come on, somebody. Have you ever watched an excellent movie and it was a phenomenal movie? As you were leaving the theater, if it was an excellent movie, what did you do? What did you do, Justin Burns? If you saw an excellent movie, what did you immediately do? You went on social and told people that it was an excellent movie. Why? Because excellence cannot be hidden. Woo! Who am I talking to up in here? Excellent cannot be hidden. If you experience something that's excellent, you will tell people. You don't have to believe me. Let's go to Bible. There were multiple times when Jesus healed people. Jesus would heal people and he would say, listen, shh, don't tell nobody. Receive your healing, but don't tell anybody. And what did people do as soon as Jesus healed them? As soon as they encountered excellence from Jesus, what did they do? They went and told people, even though Jesus said, don't say nothing to nobody. So what is my point? Excellence cannot be hidden. Come on, somebody. Excellence can't be hidden. If you focus on being excellent, the doors will open for you all. I need you to believe that. I need you to trust that. If you focus on being excellent, y'all, that's all I've done for 20 years. Is focus on being the best version that I can be. I've never competed with another speaker. I've never talked down about another speaker. I've never had to campaign against another speaker to be considered one of the best in the world. You ain't got to badmouth nobody. You ain't got to talk about nobody. You don't have to plot and scheme against nobody. Just focus on being the best. And when you focus, family, on being the best, guess what? People will know your name. Why? Because excellence, come on, Simon, cannot be hidden. Is this blessing somebody tonight? Come on, somebody. If this is touching you, go ahead and just say, this is good. This is good tonight. This is good for me. I need you to remember that. So I want you to focus on excellence. I want you to focus on what it means to be excellent, y'all. Now, at the end of the day, this is my achievement. God has blessed me, but this is not an award that I could have won without the love and support and care of my family, my team, my tribe, my community, and folks like you who kept telling me over and over again, Dr. Delatorro, you're amazing. You're incredible. Keep teaching. Keep sharing. You're adding value. You're blessing my life. Does that make sense? So listen to me. If you want to go to that next level, y'all, I've been an entrepreneur for 20 years full time. I'm 46. And I've been full-time for 20 years. This year makes 20 years I've been full-time. So I've been in the industry 23 years, and I've been full-time for 20 years. So y'all, that's a long time to be out here kicking butt and taking names and touching the planet the way that we do. Does that make sense? But the reason why we touch the planet the way that we do is because I've always focused on excellence. And that's what I want you to do as well. So let me give you, really quickly, I'm going to give you 7 keys to cultivating a spirit of excellence. 7 keys to leaning into excellence. 7 keys to leaning into, come on somebody, excellence at the next level. Are you ready? Let's jump in. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm excited. This is going to be good stuff. This is going to be good stuff. And listen, if you love this coaching, if you love this teaching, I want you all to understand something powerful. The more you pour into yourself, high achiever, the more you take care of yourself, high achiever, the more you will be able to go out and be your best professionally. But it's hard to be your best. Thank you, Pastor Don. It's hard to be your best professionally if you have not healed internally. I'm going to say that again. It's hard to be your best professionally if you have not healed internally. That's why I created a whole free course for every one of you all to take advantage of. All right. And it's called Healing with Integrity. And if you have not subscribed to our free mini course, it's called Healing with Integrity. Go to healingwithintegrity.com and subscribe. It's absolutely free. You get $1,000 worth of free coaching directly from Dr. Delatorro. I give you 6 powerful videos. This is absolutely free. Go to healingwithintegrity.com. Somebody type it in on Instagram for me. Healingwithintegrity.com. Just go to that website, subscribe right now for free. You'll get $1,000 worth of free coaching directly from me. It's my gift to you. Why? Because I want you to become the best version of yourself first. The more you become a better version of you, the better you can bring to your career, the better you can bring to ministry, the better you that you can bring to your business, the better you that you can bring to whatever it is that you're doing. But if you have not taken the time to work on you, then here's the truth. You're not going to believe that you're worthy because you don't believe that you're excellent. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. You missed it. If you don't take the time to heal, guess what? You cannot bring the best version of yourself to yourself professionally because you don't believe that you deserve it. Does that make sense? So it's so important, y'all, that we heal with integrity. So vitally important. So I want every one of you all who has not already done so, go to healingwithintegrity.com and subscribe for our free mini course, 6 videos, over $1,000 worth of free coaching from me directly to you. It's my gift to you to help you grow, to help you go to the next level, and to help you believe in yourself more. Because here's the truth. Even though, watch this, even though excellence never goes on sale, you won't charge excellent rates if you don't believe in yourself. And you won't believe in yourself if you don't heal enough to believe in you. Because the truth is, people come into our lives and they come and rob our belief in ourselves. People come into our lives and they come and rob our belief in our dreams and our future and our value and our worth and our impact and our purpose and the desires of our heart. So we have to go through a healing process so that we can go out there and bring the best versions of ourselves to the planet. Is this making sense, everybody? I hope this is making sense. Come on, somebody. Yeah, go to healingwithintegrity.com and it'll bless your whole soul. It's free. All name, the email address, and phone number. That's it. And it's an absolutely free resource that will take you to the next level. Are y'all with me? All right, let's jump in. I want to share with you 7 keys to cultivating a spirit of excellence. The first thing that you got to do, if you want to be the best of the best of the best, is you have to desire excellence. I want every one of you all to type that in. Say, I desire excellence. Go ahead and type that in right now. Say, I desire excellence. Type that in right now. I'm going to wait for everybody to do it. It's going to be interactive. This is the first of 7 keys. I want you to type, I desire excellence. Type that in for me really quickly. I desire excellence. Every one of y'all do it. Real quick. I desire excellence. I'm waiting for you to do it. We're going to do some homework tonight, y'all. I desire excellence. All right, just that simple. Okay? That's it. Come on, Pastor Bow. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we got to do, family, is we got to desire excellence. That's huge. That's number one. First and foremost, we have to desire excellence. In other words, have you made a decision in your mind that there is a mark that you're striving for in your business, in your ministry, in your brand, and you want to be the best at it? So you got to make a decision off rip. See, when I came into the speaking industry 23 years ago, I came in knowing that I wanted to be one of the greats. I said, if I'm going to do this, I want to be one of the best to ever do it, period. And I need you to make that decision and that commitment today. Come on, somebody. I want you to make a decision today, because the truth is, as my homeboy Shay Brown always says, today is your January 1st. Today is your day to start all over again. What if you woke up tomorrow morning and it was January 1st? And you had a fresh start. Come on, somebody. And you had a clean slate to do it all over again. I guarantee you would act different going into tomorrow than you are right now. Why? Because at the end of the day, we always use the new year as a chance to start over. But what if you realize that every day is a chance to start over? What if you realize that every day is a chance for you to start over, begin again? Come on, Stephen. Dream again, aspire again, start again, strive again. I'm going to wait for you. So you got to desire excellence. And let me help y'all with something. Can I help every one of y'all who's frustrated trying to help family and friends? Desire is something that you cannot give to someone else. If they don't have the desire for themselves, do not deal with them. Desire is something, Aunt Vivian, that people have to want for themselves. And every single one of us wants something for someone else so bad, and we get so hurt and we get so disappointed when other people do not want what we want for them as bad as they should want it. But guess what, family? It's not our job to want something bad enough for another person. They have to bring desire to the table. Come on, Dame. They got to bring desire to the table. So listen, the first key, if you want to be excellent and charge excellent, is you have to be the type of individual who makes a decision that I want to be the best, and I'm only willing to surround myself with the best. And I'm going to stop spending time, energy, and money, et cetera, trying to convince other people that they should desire a level of excellence that has to be internal to themselves. You see, a person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. Come on, Sylvie. I'm going to say it again. A person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. In order for me to get into the Hall of Fame, I had to, step one, I had to desire excellence. The Council of Peers Award of Excellence. The first thing I had to do was I had to desire, set my eyes on the best of the best. So here's your first homework assignment. I need you to identify the best of the best in your industry. In your industry, in your field, whatever it is, who are those people? And I need you to get crystal clear about who those folks are. And I need you to say, now that I know who those folks are, how do I begin to start to put myself in the direction of those people? Which is step number 2. Once you desire excellence, step 2 is you got to find good examples of excellence. Write that down. Step 2, we got to find a good example of excellence. When I wanted to be an excellent speaker, I went to the National Speakers Association because I had to find examples of what excellence in speaking looked like. So step number 1 is you got to desire excellence. Everybody take notes. Step number 2 is you have to find an example of excellence. You got to find an example of excellence. So in your industry, what does a great example look like? You got to find someone whose body of work you respect, okay? Whose body of work do you respect in your profession? Whose body of work do you respect in your industry? Whose body of work do you respect in your ministry, right? Key number one, you got to desire it. And that's an internal thing. But number two, you got to find a good example of it. So I went to the National Speakers Association and I saw tons of examples of excellence. I saw tons of people who were kicking butt and taking names and doing amazing things. So once I found a good example of excellence, I had to go to step 3. And this is where most of y'all fall short. I had to gain access to excellence. Step number 3 is you got to gain access to excellence. Somebody put it in the comments, you teaching tonight, Dr. Dell. Put it in the comments, you teaching tonight, Dr. Dell. You've got to step 3. You've got to gain access to excellence. Once you desire it, and then you see a good example of it, you got to gain access to the example that you found. So watch this, y'all. I can go to conferences all day long. I can be on social media all day long, and I can see all kinds of examples of excellence. But at some point, I've got to go. Come on, thank you, Aunt Vivian, for taking notes. I got to go to step number 3, one of the biggest, baddest event producers in human history, y'all. Aunt Vivian, she's incredible. Her team is amazing. At some point, I got to go from social media. At some point, I got to go from Instagram. At some point, I got to go from all the stuff I see online. And I got to go from finding examples of excellence to gaining access to excellence. And let me give you the keys to the kingdom, family. There are only 2 ways to gain access to excellence. There are 2 ways to gain access to excellence. Number 1, you can seek to serve, or number 2, you can pay to play. I'm going to say that again. Number 1, you can seek to serve, or number 2, you can pay to play. You can seek to serve. You can serve excellence. Once you find that example of excellence, you can serve them. You can say, man, how can I add value? How can I serve? How can I serve in your business? How can I serve in your brand? How can I work for you for free? That's seeking to serve. That's one way to gain access to excellence. Another way to gain access to excellence is pay to play. Pay to play. Pay to put yourself in the room where excellence is. Pay the tuition, whatever it costs, to be around excellence. And I'm going to be honest with you. Watch this, y'all. 95% of the people that have mentored me in my life, they did not come through me just serving. They didn't come through me passing out programs at their event. I did all that stuff, but at the end of the day, the first thing I had to do in order to gain access is I had to pony up the money, family. I had to swipe the credit card. I had to pay to play. I had to pay to put myself in front of the people that I wanted to impress. And then once I showed myself as a serious student, then I was able to serve that brand. But some of us, y'all, we come up to people all the time and we say, okay, can I pass out programs instead of paying a $25,000 tuition? It doesn't work like that. You don't go to Yale and say, give me a degree from Harvard or Yale and let me pass out programs on campus to pay tuition. It just doesn't work like that. You've got to be willing to invest in yourself. And if you're not willing to invest in yourself, then you're not willing to gain access to greatness. You can't gain access to excellence. And every single time, family, and I taught this earlier on YouTube. If you guys aren't subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do that. I taught this earlier on YouTube, y'all. Every time you say that something is too expensive, the moment you say it's too expensive, you also are saying that whatever that dollar amount is, it's too much for you to generate as well. I'm going to say that again. Every time you say anything is too expensive and you push back against something because you say, oh, that costs too much. If it costs too much, the same energy that pushes it back, saying it costs too much, is the same energy that says it's too much for me to generate. If it's too much to invest, it's too much to generate. I don't care how thin you slice a sheet of paper. There's 2 sides to every slice of paper. Does that make sense? There's 2 sides to every slice of toast. And I don't care how thin you slice. If it's too much to invest, it's also too much to generate. So be careful when you say something is too expensive. Because if you're not willing to gain access to excellence, you can't be excellent. So instead of saying, I can't afford it, and making your brain do nothing but sit on the sidelines of life and business, ask yourself a better question. How can I afford it? Anything you want, you can afford. Anything you want, you can afford. Why? Because we serve a God who is an abundant God, who's got cattle on 1,000 hills. The same God that can pull a coin out of a fish to pay taxes. At the end of the day, whatever it is that you need, you can afford if you choose to be able to afford it. Does that make sense? 80% of the things that you and I possess every single day, 80% of the stuff that we have in our lives right now, we couldn't afford it when we first obtained it. You couldn't, it costs $300,000. Y'all, listen to me. It costs $300,000 to raise a child from birth to get them to college, not through college, just to get them to college. To take a human being from 0 to 18 years old where they start college, it costs $300,000 to raise one child. Let me ask you a question. Did you have $300,000 cash in the bank before you had the child you have right now? No. So you couldn't afford it, but you had a kid. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'm gonna wait for y'all. You couldn't afford the car you have. You financed it. You couldn't afford the house you have. You mortgaged it. You couldn't afford the vacation off rip. You put it on a credit card. So 90% of the things that we love and we enjoy in life, our transportation, our home, our vacations, our children, we financed them. You didn't have the money to go to college. You went, you paid tuition, you took out grants, you took out student loans, you did whatever you had to do to get through school. Am I right about it? Talk to me, family. Talk to me. 80 to 90% of what you enjoy every day, you couldn't afford it when you bought it. So please, y'all, gain access to excellence. It costs, y'all, that'll blow your mind. It costs, you don't have to believe me. Google it yourself. It costs $300,000 to raise a child from age 0 to 18 years old. I know I didn't have $300,000 cash in the bank before I had Miracle, and I didn't have another $300,000 cash in the bank before I had Hope. But guess what? They came and I found a way to take care of my daughters. And you've done the same thing. Am I right about it? I mean, y'all, if I'm lying, just exit the broadcast. But if I'm telling you the truth, then this is something that you really need to seriously consider. Because y'all, you're missing out on the opportunity to gain access to excellence because you're coming up with a bunch of excuses as to why you can't go after what you really want. Number 1, you got to desire excellence. Number 2, you got to find a good example of excellence. Number 3, you got to gain access to excellence. Number 4, once you gain access, you got to serve excellence. And the reason why you have to serve excellence is because by serving excellence, so once I found who my speaking mentor was, and then I was able to, I started serving my mentor. So not only did I pay to learn from my mentors, I paid to learn from my mentors, and then I did whatever I could to serve them. Because by serving my mentors, I learned more from serving them than I did from actually sitting in class. I served excellence. And by serving excellence, y'all, watch this. By serving, by just showing up early and staying late. Serving is showing up early, staying late. Serving is adding your talents and abilities and skills to whatever they have going on. Serving is going up to them and stop saying, hey, what can I get from you? But rather, what can I deposit into you? I served excellence. That was step number 4. And as a result of serving excellence, I was able to do number 5, study the details of excellence. I was able to study the details of excellence. Number 5, come on, somebody. I was able to study the details of excellence because I was close enough to be able to see it because I was there to serve. See, it's hard to see the details of excellence when you're constantly, I see you, Dr. Connett, when you're constantly all over the place. It's when you're, so in other words, you can't appreciate the level of excellence that Tyler Perry puts into his plays and productions if you're sitting in the audience enjoying the play. See, if you're sitting in the audience enjoying the play, you might experience a great production. But if you ever want to become your own playwright, you got to go behind the curtain. You got to go behind the scenes. You got to get there hours before the crowd comes, and you got to be there hours after the crowd leaves in order to study the details. Is this making sense? So we got to study the details of excellence. And when I found my speaking mentors, I began to serve them, and I began to study the details of what it means to build an incredible presentation, what it means to build incredible products, what it means to take care of my corporate clients, what it means to add value to my organizations and my clients and customers, what it means to travel well, what it means to over deliver over and over again. These are all important facets if you're going to take your life and business and career to that next level. You've got to be willing to study the details of excellence. Watch what they do. That's exactly color. Come on, color your emotions. You got to watch what they do. Come on, Dr. Jones. I see you, sir. And then number 6, once you study those details, then I need you to go to step number 6, which is demonstrate those at your level. So write this down. Number 6 is demonstrate excellence at your level. Demonstrate excellence at your level. Demonstrate excellence at your level. Sure, I see you. God bless you. I appreciate you. Forbes, I see you. God bless you. Appreciate you as well. All right. Demonstrate excellence at your level. Share this broadcast, y'all. Don't be stingy. Share this broadcast with as many people as you can. This is powerful stuff. I want to give you the keys to the kingdom. I am in the Speakers Hall of Fame. I'm in the top 1% of speakers all over the world. And this did not come by accident. This came through intentionality. God is good. God is amazing. God is incredible. And He taught me how to become excellent. He put me around the people that helped me become excellent. And as a result of that, I was able to deconstruct what excellence looks like, and I'm able to teach it to you. Because I want you to become a part of the Hall of Fame for your business, for your brand, for your industry, for whatever it is that God's called you to do. I want you to be incredible and be excellent for what God's called you to do. Does that make sense, everybody? If this is good, go ahead and fire off in the comments and say, this is good. Let me know. Say, this is really, really good. So you got to demonstrate excellence at your level. And I want to park here for a quick second because it's so important that you do it at your level. Some of you all are killing me. Here's the reason why you're killing me. Because here's the reason. You spend so much energy, Corey Mosley, trying to compete against other people who are at a different level. Be excellent at your level, whatever your level is. If your level of excellence is a $500 website, make it the best $500 website you can make it. Does that make sense? Be excellent at your level until God blesses you with a $2,500 website. And then make that the best $2,500 website you can till you can get to a $5,000 website. Does that make sense? Make your promo video the best promo video you can make it for $1,000. You don't have to have a $15,000 promo video off rip. Be excellent at your level and stop comparing yourself to other people who have been excellent longer than you. Some of y'all kill me, man, because you can't get started on your dream because you're so busy competing against people who started a decade ago. They're going to be better. They're going to be further. They're going to be more articulate. They're going to be more rehearsed. They're going to be more prepared. It's okay. Be excellent at your level. And I promise you, if you just keep being that little dog and you keep barking and you keep barking, I promise you, the big dogs are going to pay attention. But you got to commit to number 6, being excellent at your level. Not somebody else's level, not with somebody else's gift, not with somebody else's talent. You got to become you. You got to be unapologetically you. Watch this. I say this all the time. You have to learn how to celebrate your own uniqueness, because if 2 of us are the same, 1 of us is unnecessary. I'm going to say it again. You've got to learn to celebrate your own uniqueness, because if 2 of us are exactly the same, 1 of us is unnecessary. Here's what I mean by that. If you go to the shoe store and you get a brand new pair of shoes in the box, they're awesome, they fly. You get them home, you get ready to put on an incredible outfit, and you open up that shoe box and they gave you 2 left shoes. Woo! Them shoes are banging, but you got 2 left shoes. You can't go to the function until you go back to the store and say, listen, these are great shoes, but you gave me 2 left shoes. And I can't do nothing with 2 left shoes. Why? I need a left shoe and I need a right shoe, because if 2 of us are the same, 1 of us is unnecessary. I'll wait for you to shout. I'll wait for you to shout. Celebrate your own uniqueness, because if 2 of us are the same, 1 of us is unneeded. Stop trying to be like other people and be the best version of yourself that you can be. Become the best version of you. When people hear you speak, when people hear you teach, train, coach, consult, do they hear 25 other people because those are the last 25 books you read, or do they hear you? I'll wait for you. Come on, somebody. I'm gonna wait. Is this helping anybody tonight? Is this blessing you? Come on, somebody. So be excellent at your level. That's why I want you to come to Crush the Stage. That's why I want you to come to my 3-day speaker training, y'all. Because when you come to my 3-day speaker training, I'm going to make you the best version of yourself that you can be. I'm not going to make you a speaker like Delatorro. I'm going to make you the best version that you can be. I'm going to make you the best speaker that you can be. Demonstrate excellence at your level. Is there a better, more powerful, more connected, more transformational communicator inside you that you are waiting to birth? If the answer to that question is yes, then let me extract the best speaker out of you that you can possibly be. Let me coach you and mentor you and cut on you and help you become the best version of yourself that you can be. And you might be saying, well, Dr. Delatorro, I'm in a Toastmasters club. That's great. Awesome. I keynoted the Toastmasters World Convention back in 2017. I guarantee you I can teach you a whole lot of stuff that you're not going to learn in your typical Toastmasters club that's going to take you further, faster. Does that make sense? Is this blessing you guys tonight? Come on, somebody. Y'all, let's take it to the next level. Be excellent at your level. Stop competing. Stop comparing. Stop trying to say, oh, they're better at this. And stop minimizing yourself, limiting yourself. Some of y'all, you are your biggest enemy. That's why you guys got to go to healingwithintegrity.com. Y'all, many of you all, your biggest issue is yourself. You can't get out there and be amazing. Why? Because you don't believe enough in you. And you don't believe enough in you because you've been ripped off so many times. You've been so hurt by people that you haven't taken the time to heal that inner little boy, that inner little girl, so that you can believe in yourself enough to pursue what you got to pursue with the level of fervor and tenacity and passion and power necessary to become the best. Yo, there's a lot of competition out there. You can't afford to just be You can't afford to just be decent. Today, you've got to be remarkable. Today, you've got to be extraordinary. Y'all, you got global competition. The same internet that blesses you curses you. The same internet that blesses you curses you. The same internet that allows you to market yourself for free allows everybody else to market themselves for free. So you got a lot of competition. And anybody that tells you that there's no competition is lying to you. They're lying. So my friend, listen to me. If you want to become the best version of yourself, you've got to heal enough internally so that you can bring a healed version of yourself to the world. Because if you don't take the time to heal, you will make your audience nurse at the breast of your tainted milk. Woo! I'm gonna go home because y'all aren't even here tonight. Y'all are not even here tonight. You are not even in the building tonight. You're not even in the building tonight. I'm going to say it again. If you do not take the time to heal, you will make your audience, you will make your clients, you will make your following nurse at the breast of your tainted milk. Does that make sense? She said, we're here, Doc, we're here. Come on, somebody. So y'all, we got to take the time to heal. Go to healingwithintegrity.com, healingwithintegrity.com. I got a whole free course, over $1,000 of free coaching directly from Dr. Delatorro, because I need you to heal. Once you're healed internally, you will bring a better version of yourself to your industry, whether it's speaking, coaching, consulting, training, influencing, no matter what it is, y'all. It's communication. All of it's communication. And I want you to be a better, more healed communicator as you approach the planet. But you can't approach the planet hurt. You can't approach the planet disgruntled, jaded, cynical, narcissistic, egotistical. You can't approach the planet and deliver because you're gonna do more damage than you are gonna do good. Y'all, everywhere I go, before I open my mouth, people say, man, you have such an aura. You have such a light. You have such an energy. You have such a way about you. Why? Because aura and energy don't lie. Anointing doesn't lie. I hope that this is blessing y'all tonight. Come on, somebody. I hope that this is really, really impacting you. Derek, I see you, brother. God bless you, man, down there in South Florida. I appreciate you, champ. Marcus, I hope this is blessing you, champ. Come on, somebody. I see you, Dr. Stephen. I love you, sir. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Kashawn, what's up? Listen. Number 6, demonstrate excellence at your level. Be excellent at your level, fam. And then number 7, I love this one. Tweak excellence. Number 7, tweak excellence. Tweak excellence. Tweak excellence. What's going to allow you to continue to grow is by constantly tweaking your excellence. So if you did a great job, awesome. Make the next one better. If you crushed it last week, awesome. Make the next one better. Every time I come on live like this, I'm always trying to find a new way to make the next live better than the one I just did. So I want you all to write this down and remember this for the rest of your life. You want to get into the Hall of Fame for your industry? Live from this principle. My best is my next. Woo! Come on, somebody up in here. If you want to get into the Hall of Fame for your industry, you have to live by a philosophy that says my best is my next. My best isn't what I did 20 years ago. My best isn't what I did 15 years ago. My best, come on somebody, is my next. I need everybody who's watching to type that in right now. Type it in so you can own it, so you can believe it. My best, come on D, I see you, is my next. Is this helping y'all? And did y'all share this broadcast? Because y'all, don't be stingy, y'all. You're at a good grocery store right now. You're getting some good eating, right? So share these groceries with other people. Share the groceries, y'all. It's so important, y'all. Your best is your next. Come on, somebody. So number 7, tweak excellence. Once you're crushing it, once you're kicking butt and taking names, always find different little nuances, Jamie, to make it even better. Always, every time someone hears me live and they say, man, I heard you live last year. You're better this year. I heard you 6 months ago. You're even better now. I heard you 3 years ago. You're even better now. Why? Because I'm always finding ways to level up. And as soon as you say, well, Dr. Delatorro, I'm on your heels. I'm about to catch up to you. You know what I'm going to say? Great. Once you catch up to me, you'll be where I was. I'm going to wait for you. You just missed it. Every time, come on, Dr. Will Moreland. Every time someone says to me, Dr. Delatorro, I'm on your heels. I can't wait to catch up to you. I say, great. When you catch up to me, you'll be where I was because I won't be there anymore. I'm going to wait for you. The next time someone tells you that they can't wait to catch up to you, say, great, cool, catch up to me. But when you do, you will be where I was because I won't be there anymore. Why? Because my best, dadgummit, is my next. My best is my next. Number 7, tweak excellence. Tweak it. Every show, Corey, needs to be better than the show previous. Every broadcast has to be better than the broadcast previous. Every pass me the mic, Dr. Will, has to be better than the one previous. Because we have to constantly be taking it to the next level. We can never be satisfied with average because you're made in the image and likeness of a perpetual God. And that perpetual God continues. When God said, let there be light, he said, let there be light one time. And light has never stopped being since he said, let there be in the beginning. So if you're going to be the best version of yourself, your best version of yourself has to continue to keep being. I can't even breathe tonight. Is anybody in the room other than me? Come on, somebody. Come on, Odell. So when you make the decision to be the best, you must continue to be the best. I will die as one of the best to ever do this business. And I'm never retiring from what I do. Y'all will put me in the casket as the best to do this game. And I don't have to compete with anybody to be the best. And I didn't need this in order to know I was the best. This is bonus. Here's the reason why this is bonus. Because I don't perform with the desire. Watch. How do I say this? I don't produce trying to get to a place. I produce from a place. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say it again. I don't want to lose you. I don't produce trying to get to a place. I produce from a place. When you produce trying to get to a place, you produce with an aspirational energy. You produce trying to be. I don't write books so they can hopefully become a bestseller. I say I'm already a best-selling author. Best-selling authors produce great books. So I birth great books from a place of already being a bestseller, not trying to be a bestseller. Does that make sense? So produce from a place that says I am, not I'm trying to be. You're not made in the image and likeness of an I'm trying to be God. You're made in the image and likeness of the great I am. Right? So I am the best. And you have to own that, and you have to know that in your industry for what you want to do. Is this helping anybody? Come on, Tamika. Is this blessing y'all? Come on, somebody. So, and watch this, y'all. Let me help you with this one. And this is going to bless you, Eugene. You're going to love this one. Once, and Eugene, you know this to be true, brother, because you do this with Airbnb. Once you've made the decision to demonstrate excellence at your level, number 6. Number 7, tweak excellence and constantly get better and constantly improve. Then I want you to have a bonus, which is number 8. Once you've become excellent and you're considered an industry leader of that excellence, do me a favor, number 8. Come on, Paulette. Do me a favor and teach excellence to others. Teach excellence to others. Teach excellence to others for me. Do me a favor and teach excellence to others. When God blesses you to achieve and to aspire and to accomplish, do yourself the favor and pay it forward by teaching it to other people. Because the true test of whether you know a subject is if you can teach it to others. Well, Dr. Delatorro, what did you teach me tonight? Number 1, desire excellence. Number 2, find a great example of excellence. Number 3, gain access to excellence. Number 4, serve excellence. Number 5, study the details of excellence. Number 6, demonstrate excellence at your level. Number 7, tweak and constantly improve on your excellence. And then number 8, teach your excellence to somebody else. Y'all, I believe in my heart of hearts, if you do these things, I just deconstructed what excellence, everybody says I want to be excellent. Everybody says that. But I just took the time to deconstruct excellence so that you could understand how to implement excellence for yourself. And notice this entire time, I've never used the word perfection. Because please write this down. Perfection is rooted in fear. When we focus on perfection, perfectionism is rooted in fear. So I don't want you to focus on being perfect. I want you to focus on being excellent. And if you will commit to being excellent, you will change the game. You will take your life to a whole nother level. And many lives will be transformed. And you will become one of the best in your industry at what you do. 2 follow-up thoughts for you as I bring this live broadcast to a close. If you've been following my business and if you've been following my brand for any length of time, and you're a speaker, author, coach, or influencer, and you know that public speaking and presentation is an important part of how you want to show up in the planet and scale your business and scale your brand, come meet me in person. I love all this virtual stuff, but at some point I need to get my hands on you. I need to get my hands on your gift and talent, and I need to help you craft it and cultivate it and bring the best version of you out of you. You got to register right now for our upcoming class of Crush the Stage. 3 days that will change your DNA. It will change your bank account. It will change how you do everything. Everything that relates to public speaking and presentation will shift radically as a result of you spending 3 days with me at Crush the Stage. Go to crushthestage.com. That's crushthestage.com to learn all about it. All the details are there. All the testimonials are there. All the endorsements are there. All the people that could possibly endorse our training have endorsed it. It's on the website. Go to crushthestage.com and grab one of those few spots that's left. It's a very limited seating, 3-day boot camp, 36 hours with me in person in Tampa. And I'm going to change the DNA of how you teach, present, communicate, and articulate your gift, your talent, and your ability to the planet. Your products and services will explode. Your sales will explode as a result of you attending Crush the Stage. Second thing, if you've been listening to this broadcast and you would say to me, Dr. Delatorro, I've enjoyed everything that you've been teaching and sharing. And the truth is, I know I still got to work on myself. I want to be excellent. I want to charge excellent prices. I want to be all over the planet. I want to do what it is that God's called me to do, but I got to still heal. I still got to work on me. I get it and I understand it. So if that's you, I want you to go to healingwithintegrity.com and I want you to sign up for our free mini course. It's over $1,000 of free coaching directly from me. So as soon as this live is over, which will be over in a few minutes, as soon as this live is over, you could be learning from me right inside the Healing with Integrity platform. Go to healingwithintegrity.com and subscribe for free and allow me to coach you and mentor you so you can believe in yourself at a higher level. Because it takes belief in yourself. Please do not get it twisted. It takes belief in yourself in order to do this industry at the level that you desire to do it. Whatever your industry is, it takes a strong belief in yourself. You're not going to succeed without a strong belief in you. Does that make sense, family? Am I helping you? You got to believe in yourself 10 times more than you probably do right now. So that's why I want you to go to healingwithintegrity.com and get those resources and get those videos and let those be an inspiration to you, to challenge you and stretch you and push you to the next level. I hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. I hope you've gotten massive value out of it. My heart is to help you grow at an accelerated rate. My heart is to help you be the best version of yourself you could possibly be. So know that you are loved. Know that you're celebrated. Know that you're appreciated. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast. If you've enjoyed it, go ahead and just hit me with some thank yous as I get ready to sign off. And I hope that you all will share this broadcast with other people. Tell everybody that you know that you think would benefit from this content. Tell them to go to healingwithintegrity.com. If you're perfectly healed, then tell somebody else that you know is struggling. Tell them to go to Healing with Integrity so they can get blessed as well. All right. And if you're the one if you got your speaking game already, but you know someone who's trying to develop their speaking game, tell them about Crush the Stage. So it'll be a blessing and a benefit to them. I hope you guys have had a great time tonight. I hope you've gotten massive value out of this. And I hope you're taking your life to the next level, guys. Thank you so much for years of support and encouragement. For those of y'all who've been following me for years, I thank you. I appreciate you all for the encouragement, for the years of love and support. Those of y'all who are brand new to our brand, I want you to know that I appreciate your recent support and encouragement. That means the world to y'all. We're in the Hall of Fame. And here's my promise and my commitment to you. We're in the Hall of Fame. We're in the top 1% in the world, and I'm just getting started. My best is yet to come. There's still so much more that God has inside of me to do for the planet. And it's my promise and my commitment to continue to level up and bring my A game for the rest of the life that God blesses me to have. So I'm believing God that this is the beginning. This is Reverend Dr. Michael Beckwith said this at my 20-year anniversary. He said everything that I've done for the last 20 years has set the vibrational foundation for what I'm going to do for the next 40 years. So y'all, I'm excited about that. I believe that. I receive that. And it is so. In Jesus' name. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening and a beautiful, beautiful start to your week. Let's make this week a week to remember, because you've never seen this week before. And after this week is done, you'll never see this week again. So make it absolutely incredible. You deserve an incredible, amazing life. So go out there and create the life that you desire for those that you love and those that you care about. May God bless you, and may God continue to keep you. Talk soon. Peace.